Welcome to UWA Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have 1 hour of international wrestling stars. We have a great match in store for you right now. Up to the ring with Buzz Benson.
This match, ladies and gentlemen, will be one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing, to my left, from the bluegrass state of Kentucky, 259 pounds, Big Dale Mann. And introducing at 245 pounds from the Middle East, Sheik Sanchez. Your referee from Music City, B.J. McElwee.
Well, this appears to be a match between Saudi Arabia and Kentucky. Dale Mann is the heavyweight wrestling champion of the state of Kentucky. Very, very fine athlete, a big fellow. The Sheik is unorthodox, to say the least. And as they say, he's some sort of a camel jockey, but a lot more competitive than some people would imagine. I've watched this fellow in action, and he's very tricky, very aggressive at times, and done unorthodox things like leaving a ring and coming back and just like going after a fan or doing those crazy things. But that shouldn't disturb anyone or fool them, because he really is a competitive, good wrestler. Buzz, this fellow is some kind of a character.
Well, this is the pre-battle ritual that most of your wrestlers who come from the Middle East asking for Allah to help him. You know, Lou, usually they want silence when they're going through this, but the fans here in our jam-packed studio and another standing room only crowd, they're not going to give him any silence. There's the bell. Big Dale Mann from Kentucky. He's a great wrestler. You know what he is in the off-season? He's a farmer. Raises cattle.
I understand that.
Horses. Big man. And Sheik Sanchez misses. You know, it amazes me, the man this size, so agile. A lot of these big wrestlers, you know, just because they're big, look how fast they are. Trying for a sit out there, and he got away.
Well, when you take a fellow as large as Dale Mann is, and he can move as rapidly as he does with the know-how that he has, that's a tough combination to do anything with.
He took him right down. That arm twist. Uh-oh. Well, they exchange, and Mann gets the better. He doubled it. Arm twist. Hair pulling by Sheik. Wow, did you hear that? Oh, that made the big man from Kentucky mad. They lock up. Look at that choke. Look at the choking. Look at the choking. Oh, he's a honorary. Try to slingshot him off. Look at that. Did you hear that? Forearm smash head first. Man getting roughed up here by the Sheik from... Uh-oh. Boom.
And Sheik can take a punch pretty well.
And he went down and just leg dived him and took him right down. He took 3 solid smashes from Mann. Now he's going to grab the tights. He's got the tights. Trying for this pin. Mann got that shoulder off. The referee hasn't seen the tight pulling. There, look at that.
You know, some of these fellas, when their adrenaline flows, they're really difficult to handle. Nothing seems to frighten them, and they just go, go, go.
The hockey player grabs the jersey, and the wrestler will grab the tights. Body scissors. Mann slipped it right down. Pressure right on the rib cage, both sides. You can see the Sheik there doing some choking, and then Mann. Mann's he's got a problem here. His shoulders are down now. The referee will have to start that count. So he's bridging up though. He's trying to bridge up, keep those shoulders off, and still try to apply the pressure on this body. He needs to roll him around if he can, but Sanchez gets up, and Mann's got a problem. He almost into a Boston crab here. Mann is wiggling around. blocking that attempt. And now he whips him off, and the monkey flip off of the ropes. Arm drag. Down goes the Sheik. Uh-oh. He rolled out of that thing there, and he's choking. He breaks, then grabs onto the chin there.
This fellow, the Sheik, has a lot of tenacity. He's like a bulldog. He just hangs in there.
Strong. There's a choke. The referee says break it. He breaks it, but wow. Wow. Wow.
Boy, he lays him in.
Mann dropped.
He caught him in the throat.
Yeah, I wonder about the tape on the fingers there, too. He claims injury there, but that tape can be abrasive. Mann was able to kick out. Fans are yelling about something. Looks like the Sheik Sanchez went into his tights with some sort of a foreign object. Did you see it? I didn't see it.
No, he has something there. I don't know what he has.
And the referee searching. Now you can see it. Looks like, well, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's really slowed Mann up. Mann trying to kick his way back.
They are really battling it out.
Oh, whipped into the ropes. Boom! Right into the midsection. A whip into the ropes. Tackle off of the ropes. Trying for that sleeper, but Mann spun around, and so the Sheik goes into the side headlock.
He tried for the sleeper, but it didn't work. Oh,
using that
chop.
object. Well, no, it's that object, Lou. He's got that object now. He just put it
one.
back.
He certainly does. I saw it now. Yeah. Yeah.
He's got an object. There's no doubt about it. Okay, Lou Thesz. Let me get up to the ring here now. Lou Thesz saw that foreign object and disqualification, I believe.
I don't like to intercede in matches, but he had a foreign object there, and we had to get rid of that. That is not tolerated.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for using a foreign object, the Sheik has been disqualified. Winner of the match, Mann. And we'll be back with more UWA action after this timeout. This will be a tag team match. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing in this corner, over 600 pounds combined weight from American Samoa, Afa and Sika, the Islanders. Their manager, gentleman Saul Weingeroff. And ladies and gentlemen, over 500 pounds combined weight, the Sawyer brothers, the Buzz Sawyers, Buzz Sawyer and Lee Sawyer.
Well, Buzz and Lee Sawyer are going to have a busy evening, I'm afraid, because Saul Weingeroff, gentleman Saul Weingeroff, with his great Islanders are here tonight. They are probably the finest team in the world. If it were to restrict it to wrestling, and they could restrict some of the rough tactics and illegal things the interns do, I would vote for the Islanders. I would say they would be the tag team champions of the world. and they very well could be soon.
Okay, Mr. Matchmaker, you got me a brother thing going here. The Buzz Saws against the Islanders. Afa and Sika, Lee and Buzz. And right now, the Islanders in command. Wow.
Wow, did you see that? Now that fellow weighs over 300 pounds, Buzz.
Well, the Sawyers are floating around the ring there. Wait a minute now. The Islanders, all 4 men. Wow, well, that doesn't do a thing for them. They've got, well, look, oh, well, what can I say? A picture is worth 1,000 words.
They are beautiful.
Well, the Sawyers had a few teeth taken out of their buzzsaws there. They were going to ram heads together, and I don't know if anybody told them, but the Islanders have 2, and I don't say this as a put down, but they got the hardest heads in wrestling today.
There isn't any question about it. No, I saw them do a workout here one day on TV, and then one of them broke the other one's head, cracked the skin, and then when one of them butted one of the interns here a week ago, why, it just burst his head wide open. They really have heads like iron.
All right, Buzz Sawyer, the victim. They are exchanging full Nelsons. Nothing has worked for the Sawyers. Absolutely nothing. They've tried everything. They've tried to double team, and they've been double crossed by the knowledge of the Islanders. They happen to be under the tutelage of a pretty knowledgeable man, gentleman Saul Weingeroff. He's been around. He knows them all.
Well, the gentleman today is a true gentleman with his beautiful Islanders, and I certainly hope that they do well when they get in there with the interns again.
The advantage of a gentleman Saul Weingeroff, you have to admit, Lou, is that for years he had teams that were not the most scientific wrestlers. He is a master of the illegal tactics. He is also a master of excellent wrestling. He's a boxer, so all of this knowledge goes to the men that he manages. So they go into the ring with knowledge of illegal wrestling when they have to, scientific wrestling when they want to, and it's just a pretty good combination of Weingeroff and the Islanders.
I should say so. I had a discussion with Saul about this, and I told him, I said, you're truly a continental gentleman, and you've got these beautiful Islanders. And he went along with me, and I'm very, very happy with Saul and his team.
But then, Lou, if you think back when I believe he was managing the Von Brauners, nobody on the face of this earth had absolutely anything to do with the man. They hated him, and I guess he saw the light, if I can use that expression.
Well, it's a new ball game for Saul, and I'm very happy with it.
Wow, head first. Hello there. Welcome to my world, the world of the Islanders. You can see Buzz Sawyer over here. He's in sympathy with his brother. They use their feet as well as their upper part of the body there, and most of your Samoan or South Sean wrestlers are quite agile.
They are, you know, their feet, they do a crazy thing. They even play football and soccer with bare feet, and it's just strange that they could really tolerate that.
You ever see them go up and down those palm trees?
Oh, boy, I bet. I spent quite a lot of time in the South Pacific, and they are great athletes, these people.
Buzz Sawyer in now. Lee didn't do too well. Buzz a little bigger. You can hear our fans with the applause. This is upsetting the Sawyers. There's Buzz Sawyer. Very cautious, and I would be too. They lock up. Standing wrist lock by the Islander. Test of strength here. Not very long, though, I don't think. And you can see the fans of the Islanders. Hair pulling. And like you said earlier, Lou, on one of our TV programs, all the strength in the world is very difficult to cope when a man's got a handful of hair, especially if you want to keep your hair.
Isn't that right?
There's a good picture of the Islander.
There's a lot of substance. There's
You know,
a lot of men there.
Lou, sometimes you see a wrestler, he's well developed the upper part of the torso, and then maybe the legs need a little bit of developing. But these guys, from toe to head, they are in fantastic shape. Look at the size of the thighs.
Beautifully balanced.
Sawyer with the problem of trying to get out of this side headlock. That punch to the midsection didn't do it. There's a smash to the rib cage, and they just don't phase the Islander. And there's there's the hip lock and the takedown, and he holds on. Now Lee wants to get in to help his brother, kick right into the ribs, but these guys are tough. You know, Saul says, you know, most of the time I just sit there, and he has a signal or two there, but he says I just let those guys get in there and wrestle because they know how to. He said it was the easiest team to manage that he's ever had, and he's managed some teams over the years.
Well, you know, Buzz, they train daily, and they train diligently every day, and they work so hard at it that they know what to do when they get there.
Hey, did you see that double collision there?
Oh, boy.
Well, one of the Islanders backing up his brother. Down he goes. Wham.
Like running into a freight train.
You know, it's bad enough to have to wrestle one of these guys. Boy, when you got both of them in there. Lou, did I hear you say that you consider these Islanders about the best shot for the world title?
I would say so. That's my guess. We need an undisputed tag team championship of the world. We have so many claimants now that really don't have a claim. And I would like to pit these people against any tag team I've ever seen. And of course, we have pitted them against the interns, and I want to see that.
Well, you know, the Dr. Ramey, he claims, and he has asked me, he says, when you introduce me, you introduce my men as the top challengers for the World Tag Team title. So I do it because I don't want any beef with Ramey.
Well, we'll see what happens after the 20th at the Armory.
All right, let me ask you this now, Lou. How about a team of Parente and Martinez now? You got to figure them somewhere in there, too.
They really are great. You know, I was really impressed with their ability to tag team as expertly as they do. They really have it put together.
All right. Now, you can't look over the tag team challenges without the man who likes to hurt people, the old rhinestone cowboy himself, and the masked spoiler. And there's a couple of cakes of dynamite.
Well, not boastfully. I don't like to say it boastfully, but I think we have the greatest array of tag team wrestlers in the world. I haven't seen a collection as fine as ours. And, of course, they've been procured from all over the world, and that's what the answer is, Universal Wrestling.
Well, so far, you know, if this was up in Canada now where they score a lot of matches on points, you'd have to say, despite the fact that the Sawyer brothers are pretty rough, that the Islanders have to be way ahead on points, wouldn't they?
Oh, they would be, yes.
Well, gentlemen, Saul Weingeroff. I haven't seen Saul do that in a long time, but look out, watch this now. Boom! He knows how to use that cane.
He certainly does, and he loves those boys. He doesn't like to see them get abused.
That's the first time I've seen Saul do that in a long time, because I can remember when that cane of his was very devastating. Now, one of the Islanders had a problem. He's been trapped over in this corner, and I think the rope has been put around his neck, and that's the problem right there. The referee, Wiley Bean, hasn't detected this yet. And now one of the Islanders has got Saul's cane, and he's trying to get his brother. You talk about brotherly love. Boom, down he goes. Looks like he went right into our camera there, didn't it?
He got close.
Now, that's Lee down on the canvas, and he finally got out of that corner there. Sika Nefa. Solid smash. Okay, now we have a time limit situation here, and we're going to have to watch the time now. You know, the thing that amazes me is the Sawyer team here, they haven't been able to do much, but still they've been able to hang in there. And so far, the Islanders haven't been able to get a pin. These Sawyers, boy, it's kind of like, you might say, trying to chop down a tree with a dull axe, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they hang in there. Of course, their livelihood depends upon their bargaining power, and if they win, they have better bargaining power, and that's what it's all about.
Now they've got the Islander trapped in the corner. The other Islander wanted to come in and help. Saul is yelling. they're using that rope. Now, Whatley Bean sees it this time, and he's going to call for the break. They're double teaming. And finally, the Islander fights his way out. Here's a whip into the ropes. There's that Samoan sickle, as they call it. Devastating. Lee picked up again. Headbutt. Boy, that spun him around. Now the tag is made. Here is the Islander. That flying smash. 1, 2, 3.
If that didn't separate his sternum, nothing will. 300 pounds crashing upon you like that, that is devastating. Very, very impressive win by the Islanders. These big fellas move around like middleweights. Saul has done a great job with them.
In the time of 11 minutes and 30 seconds, winner of the match, the team of the Islanders. We'll be back with more action after this timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching UWA wrestling action, and we'll have our next match coming up in just a second here. And remember, if you would like to have wrestling in your community, simply get in touch with us in care of this channel, and Lou Thesz will send the information out to you on how to have wrestling in your community. Bring the great stars of Universal Wrestling to your community. Well, I'll wait for some of this noise to die down because Eric the Red is entering the ring here. This match, ladies and gentlemen, will be one fall, 10-minute time limit. From Lafayette, Tennessee, weighing in at 250 pounds, Martin Barber. His opponent, over 300 pounds, Copenhagen, Denmark, the Mad Dane, Eric the Red.
Well, this fellow Eric the Red carries that gigantic bone around with him, uses it as a weapon when the opportunity presents itself. I hope it won't happen tonight. I wouldn't like to see a disqualification. I would like to see a wrestling match. Well, it seems like he's just taking over from the word go, and he's just going to go, go, go. That's, the big fellow is very, very aggressive. He just takes over at the bell time and keeps going. One of those very, very competitive Norsemen. Eric the Red. A rough, tough customer.
Okay, the Mad Dane from Copenhagen, Denmark, Mark Barber. I think I called him Martin in the ring, but every time I get him in that ring, when Eric the Red's around, though, I'm going to be man enough to tell you, I don't like to be anywhere around him because you never know what he's going to do. He makes me very nervous. I think he makes a lot of guys nervous.
That big fella really lays him in. It just cracks when he lays him in there.
Barber trying desperately to get back into the ring. Oh, well, he's not getting any help there. Well, that's one way to get him back in the ring. Boy, you know, he's something, that Eric the Red.
With one arm, he just pulls him in like a little doll.
Uh-oh. That's that Scandinavian backbreaker. One, look, he doesn't cover him, he just, he's trying to hurt him now.
He wants to abuse him, right.
He picked him up, he had the man beat right there, Lou.
It was a pin, right. Could have been.
Now he's going to do it again. Now that's nothing but sadistic attitude. No, look at this. Now, you know, Eric can lose this match now.
He could be disqualified for that. If he really gets abusive with it, he could.
Bam! That's the third time. Knee across the chest. 1, 2. He got him this time.
Well, he just wanted to show his superiority. He did. And, of course, he's superior to most wrestlers or most men. He's a big, strong, very, very aggressive fellow.
And the time of 3 minutes, 15 seconds using the Scandinavian backbreaker. Winner of the match, Eric the Red. You're watching UWA Wrestling, and we'll be back with our next match right after this timeout. Wrestling time once again, and this match will be one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, the corner to my left, 240 pounds, University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, Pistol Pez Whatley. In the corner to my right, 260 pounds, Memphis, Tennessee, Troy Graham.
Well, one of the favorite wrestlers in the entire Southwest, or the world for that matter, because the world is going to see him soon, and also my favorite wrestler, Pistol Pez Whatley. A great young wrestler, two-time amateur heavyweight champion of Tennessee, in there with a big fellow tonight that outweighs him. But let's see what wrestling knowledge and technique can do against brawn and maybe a lot of roughness, because this Troy Graham can be rough on occasion. I'll go behind and takedown. Real nice, smooth move. Took a double wrist lock into an overhead wrist lock, took him down. Beautiful move.
You know, Lou, a lot of times, and I guess all the miles that you've traveled, you know, he just got off on an airplane to come in for this match. So that, you know, when you have to come right into the dressing room, dress and come right out there, can that affect you any?
Oh, it could, but you know, when you're geared the way this fellow is and trained as hard as he has, and he's done his homework, he knows where he's going, it's a crazy thing. When that bell rings, baby, you're ready.
I guess he just answered my question right there with that tremendous throwing body slam. Now, he picked up Troy there, and Troy weighs almost 260 some odd pounds.
Right. Wrestling is Pez's world.
You see what that's written across the south side there? It says the undefeated, right?
Let's see what he says after the match. He may change the sign.
Well, Pez might change it for him there. I don't know. Headlock. Boy, he's got peace symbols on his knees and everything. He's, well, decorated to say the least, huh? Head first, and boy,
wow.
He actually, the chin hit there. That slowed the pistol up a little bit there. I think I heard you say at the beginning of this match that Graham is pretty tough. He has a brother that's kind of an honorary fellow too, right?
I would say yes, he is, but this is the leader of the clan, I think, Buzz. He's the most competitive of the two.
That's a guillotine, they call it. Yeah, he is.
He's illustrating his wares.
Brought that right into the solar plexus. Hey, the pistol, though, has a tremendous right or a left. You take your pick. That's an uppercut there. It was legal, too, because I've never seen a forearm thrown with an uppercut motion.
He has that reflex. Comes in there pretty fast.
Arm twist. Well, we almost had a extra spectator in the first row. His name would have been Troy Graham.
Love to see this boy Pez operate.
There he goes. Doesn't he do that hip lock beautifully?
The balance, it's all there.
Graham, count of two, was able to kick out. But then on the other hand, this guy Graham, you know, let me ask you something now. Can a guy like Graham lull his opponent into false security?
Oh, sure he could. I've seen him do it, yes, and he could. Of course, Pez is pretty well mentally alert. He knows what's going on in there, but he could very well try to pretend to be a straight wrestler and not do rough things, and then all of a sudden catch you flat-footed. Sure.
There's a well-known fighter that's been known to do that. What was the rope-a-dope there, Muhammad Ali there?
Right.
All right, Pez being slowed up considerably here now. Elbow. That's legal. Oh, he walked right into a body slam. Boom! Did you see him bounce? It amazes me. And a man weighs that much, and Thesz was able to pick him up.
One arm.
Try for the press. 1, 2. Oh!
I thought it was it.
Yep, count got to 2. Thesz came very close.
Thesz has that really tight-knit, compact body. Very, very difficult sort of fellow to handle if he knows what he's doing.
You know, you can say the same thing about Lorenzo Parente, too, or Louis Martinez. They're
right.
compact. Right?
You got it.
Seems like they're instead of going up straight, they went sideways.
Yes. All three great athletes.
There's the ability to, oh, no, well, hair pulling there. Just when Whatley was almost able to get out and get a standing wrist lock. Now he's trying for leverage now. Now, this is where his amateur ability would come in, right? They teach balance and
oh, sure. He's going to come up with something.
There it is.
They teach you to counter, you know. You don't only break a hold, you come up with something.
Uh-oh. Hey, this is a good match. They're going at it. Wow.
Now he is giving Thesz a lot more competition than I thought he was. He could take a fall this way.
Thesz is going to have to kick out of this thing. There, he got it kind of a 1,
Well,
almost 2.
The bridge out saved him the neck.
You know, this has been a rough match, but, you know, they say the ability of a good official is to stay out of the picture. You know, Corsica Joe, great wrestler. You notice how he's getting the job done, and you don't see him very often. I've watched this whole match, and then it dawned on me. He's kind of letting him go, you know. He's not, he's gonna do the count. Whatley goes. Walks into right, now a knee.
He caught a good one there.
A whip. Back body drop, and Whatley really hit that.
That was a tough
canvas.
one.
Wow.
That took some of the starch out of him.
Both of these wrestlers are starting to show the wear and tear. Hey, there's a leapfrog drop kick. Oh, beautiful.
He is fantastic with that.
6 foot up in the air, Lou.
Beautiful.
And a flying press. 1, 2. He's got him. What a match. What a
He
match.
is something else again. He is absolutely beautiful, this guy. What fantastic reflex to fall on your back like that and come up with a drop kick right off the
In the time of 7 minutes, using the drop kicks and body press, winner of the match, Pistol Thesz Whatley. UWA Wrestling will continue after we take this timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, UWA, striving to bring you main event type wrestling here on television, now brings you a tag team battle. It will be 2 out of 3 falls. 2 out of 3 falls. Introducing first in the corner to my left, hailing from the great state of Kentucky, Louisville, 239 pounds, Billy Helm. His partner at 240 pounds, also from Louisville, Joe Ball. And in the corner to my right, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 269 pounds from parts unknown, the Masked Spoiler. His partner from Muleshoe, Texas, the man who likes to hurt people, Cowboy Ray Parker. 2 out of 3 falls.
Well, this Cowboy Ray Parker, I call him the Rhinestone Cowboy last week because he had some rhinestone trunks on, but he's a rough customer, and he has a very, very good partner along that line with the Masked Spoiler. They make a very aggressive, tough, intelligent team. I've watched them operate. They know what they're doing. But they're in there against two very fine athletes. Joe Ball is in there at the present, and the other man is Bill Helm. Fine, fine conditioned athletes.
Well, Lou, like I said in the introduction, Universal striving to bring you the main event type wrestling that you would see at the leading arenas around the country. We have a main event right here, 2 out of 3 falls, tag team. That's Joe Ball getting over the spoiler. Comes right back off of the ropes there with an arm drag, and the spoiler goes down. This is the first fall. Spoiler pounding away. Ball trying to tuck under, but he just can't hold on. Tag in.
That's a unique way to break a wrist lock.
Yeah, well, like I said, not too much scientific finesse, but I guess it got the job done as long as he can get away with it. There's Cowboy Ray Parker.
See the way he has that thing wrapped up. Put a lot of pressure on that way.
You think the Cowboy's hairdresser knows there, Lou? There's quite a head of hair there.
Well, let's see how he looks after the match.
There's the tag. Hammerlock. Ball was able to step around and get a hammerlock, but the tag was made. And they're going to double team. Oh, look at that. Ball desperately trying to get untracked here. He's at a disadvantage because the spoiler and Parker have had an exchange in and out. Ball hasn't been able to get over to that corner. He's trying, but they cut him off. And the tag is made. You notice how the spoiler blocked Ball. Ball was trying to get over for a tag. The tag was made between the Cowboy, and the spoiler just blocked him.
Well, they get so well team-oriented that they really head them off at the draw, and they keep them over there in the corner, somewhat like the interns do. Of course, they all try to do the same thing, but some of them are not quite as good at it as Parker and the spoiler.
Our cameraman gave you a good shot there of a variation of a front face lock there. He's got that shin.
I must compliment the camera technique used here at Channel 5. These people do beautiful work.
I got to agree with you. They sure make our job easy. Matter of fact, I get so engrossed in some of the pictures, and I watch the monitor here, I find myself not saying anything. Don't have to. Uh-oh, there's that block again I was telling you about. Now, this is a 2 out of 3 fall main event type match. And we're in the first fall right now. Tag again. Boy, I'll tell you, Joe Ball has really had a problem.
He's been doing some catching.
He can't get over to, and look at Helm stretching for all he's worth. He can't get to him. They've just blocked Ball.
You know that spoiler is a big, powerful fellow.
Front face lock there, and he's really, look at him, lifts him right off the canvas there. Now Billy Helm is desperately trying to get over and help his partner. There's a diversion by the Cowboy. Meanwhile, the spoiler is inflicting further punishment on Joe Ball, as you see. Cowboy's not supposed to be there.
Well, what they're doing, this is strategy now. See, they're distracting their attention.
Finally, Helm gets in there. Front face lock by the Cowboy. We're in our first fall. Finally, you know, he finally got over there, and here's a very anxious and a very fresh Billy Helm. Cowboy got Beal. Now the spoiler gets a taste of it. And Helm seems to be taking up from some of the slack that Joe Ball just couldn't get over. Now Helm a little too anxious. Double team. Gonna try a body slam here. Look at him. Oh, no, he isn't either. That's a neck breaker, and I've never seen it done like that. He's gonna cradle him here. And that's the first fall.
That's very painful. He dropped him right on the trapezoid there. It's a paralyzing thing. He likes to do it, And can only take steam out of now, but perhaps for later on
In
in
the
the match.
time of 6 minutes, winners of the first fall, the team of Cowboy Parker and the Spoiler.
Well, Parker and the Spoiler. Second fall coming up. First fall was won by the Spoiler and Cowboy Ray Parker.
All right, now, Lou, for some of our fans, the man who finishes the falls, they have to start, right? That's the Australian tag team,
that's
right?
what the ruling is. You're right. That's the way it's done.
Boy, this Billy Helm now, he definitely is quite irritated.
He moves very well, Buzz.
You don't see Ball and Helm lose many matches, let alone a fall. Boom! You talk about a back body drop.
Maybe it. No.
There's the Cowboy. And Corsica Joe warns him, says, you stay out. Tag is made. Arm drag, and there's a
Beautiful arm
excellent
drag.
executor, yes.
Some of these fellows are so very fast. Like that arm drag he just used a moment ago. Was done with a great deal of speed.
Hair pulling. Hey, but you see, he held on.
That's beautiful. Well, that's what wrestling is all about.
The tag is made now. You see, the Cowboy had him hooked there, and he locked him. And now the Spoiler bringing that knee repeatedly up into the chest and chin area. That kick right to the head. Oh, that was brutal. And the Cowboy putting a boot to him, as they say in Texas, partner. Here's a whip. Helm. Hey, he went 6 feet in the air. Spoiler is a 6-footer.
That was a tough fall.
Boy, you know, one more, and the Cowboy and Spoiler got it in 2 straights here. Here's a whip. Tag, elbow. And the boys from Kentucky are being worn down. The strategy, I guess, is to prevent any tag outs, and that's been the problem with the team of Ball and Helm. They have not been able, in the first fall, Ball was out there until he finally made it, and at the start of this fall, after Helm lost the first one, at the start of this fall now, Helm hasn't been able to get to his corner.
Same strategy.
Yeah, look at them. They're going to tag. See? They've had at least half a dozen tag outs. Helm dives, and did Ball make it? Yeah, and Ball is mad because, boy, they really got him in the first fall. And there goes the Spoiler, and I don't know what the Cowboy was doing in the ring, but...
Well, he was walking to his corner, but...
Look at this body slam. Very good. He's going to try for the press. 1, 2, oh.
Bridge out.
He bridged right out of that at the last minute. He's going to whip him again. Hey, double whip. Wham. You realize that was around 200? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Good teamwork.
Beautiful.
On that tag out, he came. He's going to use the roll up. He's going to 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir.
Beautiful. That was beautiful teamwork. The timing was just perfect. Strategy was great. 2 fine athletes, and they won their fall. It's a fall apiece now.
The second fall, the team of Joe Ball and Billy Helm. We'll be back with our third and deciding fall after this timeout.
Okay, Lou.
Well,
We're
third
even up
fall
here.
coming up, right.
We're even up here at 1 fall apiece.
Well, this is the one.
Now we got a little problem here. You know, Cowboy he's not supposed to start. Spoiler, I believe, lost the fall, right?
I know they're trying to zing the referee and try to outsmart him, but I don't think they're going to get the job done.
Now Billy Helm, he evened up the score, right?
Yes, he did.
Against Spoiler.
That was one of the finest drop kick combinations I've ever seen.
Speaking of combinations, the Spoiler and the Cowboy, they've got some combinations that they've been getting away with.
I don't know how they do it. They must have very fertile minds to come up with the things that they do.
Hey, the count got to 2. Helm was able to bridge out. Tag is made. Parker coming in. Helm very slow getting up, and that's not going to help him any.
I told you that boot doesn't feel too good.
He's choking off of that front face lock, too. Oh. Boy, he walked right into that Texas boot.
That's got the smart.
The old duster. You can see Joe Ball there on the right side of your screen. He's trying desperately to reach out and help. And you can see Helm trying to get, and look at how they're blocking him out there.
Parker just walked him right over. It shows you how strong he really is. Just walked him over.
Tag has been made now. And the Spoiler comes in and a little sneaky smack there.
I thought they were going to make it. They didn't make the tag.
Almost got it.
Spoiler grabbed the arm, pulled it away.
We'll have to keep a check on our time. We're in the third and deciding fall.
They're old, experienced hands at using every illegal angle. Not enough to get disqualified, but enough to weaken an opponent.
Wow.
That was a good kick out.
That almost brought victory to the Spoiler and Cowboy Parker. I was looking over some notes here.
Ball needs a tag.
I was looking over some notes here. They got sort of an unbeaten streak going here. The Spoiler and Cowboy, they haven't lost in quite a while, have they?
I know they're doing very, very well. Another one of our real fine tag teams. Well,
That was the tag made. He's trying to make that tag.
He nearly made it again.
They block him off. This has been a very effective tactic. Now you can see this is a battle of strength here.
Ball and Helm really need a tag.
Couldn't get it. He blocked him off and spun him around. Helm has done everything he can to get over for a tag. Unsuccessful. The Cowboy has been able to block him. Either that or the Spoiler blocks him. Reverse chin lock there by the Cowboy. Oh boy,
beautiful arm
look
there.
at this, look, there's that block again. And Helm is dazed. He almost went to the wrong corner. And he's in the wrong corner right now with the help of Cowboy Ray Parker.
I think Helm needs a little help at this time.
He lives up to that name, the Outlaw, huh? Oh, did you see that? Double team there, the knee.
And it's pretty tough to survive with all that punishment.
We're about 4 minutes deep into this fall, Lou. Oh, solid body slam.
Wow.
Joe Ball, Billy Helm having a problem here. Cowboy Ray Parker, flying mare.
You know that Parker, I watched this double. He really does like to hurt people. He doesn't just say it, he does it.
Tag was made. Hey, look at the monkey flip.
Beautifully done.
Joe Ball. Which corner? Here he comes. He's gonna. Oh, he tried that monkey flip again, and Parker hooked himself over the ropes. Elbow smash.
Oh.
Oh no. Can he get out of this?
I don't know about that.
No, he
That was
didn't
a
do it.
devastating elbow smash. Of course, he took a tremendous fall when he tried to monkey flip him, and Parker held the rope and he fell off on his back.
In the official time of 5 minutes, 30 seconds using the Texas elbow smash, winners of the third fall and the match, the team of the Spoiler and Cowboy Ray Parker. The match is over. And the team of the Spoiler, they weren't satisfied. And there's the defeated team, losers of 2 out of 3 falls, Joe Ball, Billy, Helm. But they don't have to be ashamed.
Well,
They were a
very
great team.
competitive.
Great team. Okay, Lou, I hope that our fans have enjoyed our wrestling. I know it's been a lot of action. And only thing I can do is invite all of you to join us each week on this channel. We try to bring you the very best, and I want to thank my director and our great crew and everybody. Lou?
I want to thank all the fans for having UWA Wrestling in their homes. We're very, very happy to be there. We're going to continue to bring the very best the world has to offer.
Okay, so long, everybody. Until next week, this is Buzz Benson and Lou Thesz. We'll see you next week.
So long.